Hi there, and welcome to Rose Sky Tarot. This reading is for Sagittarius for the 31st of December 2018. Now, this is a general reading, so may not suit everyone, but hopefully there's a message in here just for you. Enjoy! Okay, let's have a look at the top three cards. Now, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, and the King of Wands in reverse. Now, have you maybe been relying on someone else even when you possibly didn't have to? Are you maybe been taking advantage of them? Because you are able to, to have the focus and the drive in your life to complete things, and you work to a high level, and you're quite a talented person. So why is it that, you're relying on this person so much? Does somebody have an overbearing personality? Do you maybe not have the choice? Is this person taking care of you rather than you relying on them? But is that the vision that people see, that you're taking advantage? But in reality, this person won't hear of you creating your own life, creating your own, income, creating a name for yourself, because would that give you a certain amount of freedom? And this person, can be quite overbearing and arrogant and expect you to do as she says, as he says. And it could be that, because of this situation and other people's views of what's happening, are you maybe beginning to neglect yourself? Because are you maybe unhappy in this relationship? Okay, let's put these over to the side. And we'll start on the larger reading. Now we have the Devil, the Four of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Now, what is it that you're chained to? Do you feel that you can't get away from something? You may be feeling that you're out of options. Something that, is there something that you fear and that you obsess about? And there could even be violence involved in this. But because the Four of Cups is following the Devil, it makes me think that it's something that you're stuck in, that you don't have the option to go. And that is making you very unhappy. You're unhappy with your surroundings, you're unhappy with the people round about you. And even when someone new comes in or new opportunities arise, You don't seem interested. It's as if this chain has drained the life out of you. And moving on to the King of Pentacles, are you maybe doing the bare minimum that you have to? And being practical and getting the work done, or whatever it is that you're doing, doing it in a quick way because you want an easy life. You want the best quality of life that you can possibly get, and you're not feeling it. You feel like you're out of options and you're just doing the best you can to get the best out of life, but you're really not happy. Now let's move on to the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Death card in reverse, and the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this person here is an important person in your life, but they're also quite a dangerous person. Is this maybe the person that you're chained to, that you don't feel that you've got any options about? Because this person's quite a dangerous person, in that if you cross them, then they will do what they can to make your life hell. And is that why you're wanting an easy life? Is that why you're feeling very low and uninterested in life in general? You just want an easy life because the life you have can be extremely difficult. And the thing is that it's one that you seem to be accepting, because these two cards are about low mood and depression, but this is also about, not changing. You're staying in this period of time where you don't have any hope. And moving on to the Page of Swords, is that lack of hope because of this person? Because they're quite verbally malicious. They enjoy other people's pain. So, apart from being vengeful, they can also be publicly malicious. Okay, let's move down to here. Now we have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Four of Swords in reverse. Now, this is a separate person, someone that you've gone to for advice about this relationship, about the person that you are chained to, that you can't get away from. Possibly even fear. And the thing is that this person has the knowledge and the experience so that they can actually advise you about what the best options are for you. And they may even help you create a plan to try to break the chain. Because it could be that they understand where you're coming from and they can feel your pain, basically, and they want you to be happy. And they want you to follow the life that you dream of, the life that's in your heart. And this life is something that you've been thinking about for a long time. And you have been struggling with it because you think that you'll never get this life. And, because of this experience, whenever this person becomes nasty, your mind just goes into overdrive and you obsess about what's going on. And you think that the change that you're wanting to make is never ever going to happen. So it could be that you don't even try. But the thing is because of the advice that you get from this person here, do you maybe start thinking about it a bit more and make it clear in your head the things that you need to know and go about making decisions logically? And this is a difficult time because this is a time where this relationship is decaying. But there's also a slight fear that the reaction is going to be extremely difficult. And it could be that the maliciousness and the vengefulness is something that you've experienced in the past. So you know that, roughly what may be coming at you, and it's not something that you're looking forward to. And that just adds to your low mood. Because you know that as soon as this person is aware of your intention, whatever that may be, that, they're going to come after you with no mercy. even to the point that, they could be coming about to try to just destroy your life totally. They will not stop. And that's from your experiences. That's what it's telling you is going to happen. And you're not looking forward to it. And this card here was an extra card that came out. And it's telling me that, this person has a strong personality. They thrive on conflict and debate and engineering arguments. So this is a person who is going to enjoy making someone's life difficult. Now, let's bring these cards back in. And we had the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, and the King of Wands in reverse. Now, I don't think that you are taking care of yourself. If this reading is accurate for you, that your mood would be so low that interest in yourself may be very low. And you may not have the opportunity to take care of yourself. And because of this person's strong personality, overbearing personality, that won't accept you doing anything else that would make you independent. So they could be enforcing you to rely on them. Now, this is a general reading. There are quite heavy influences through this reading, and this is a difficult period. Now, I hope that there is very few people, in fact no one, who is in this situation, because I wouldn't wish anyone to be in a situation where they feel threatened like this. But if even one of these cards or one of these issues maybe touch on your life a little bit, and anything that I have said has maybe helped you to look at things in a different light, then that's all I ask. That's all I am here to do. But I hope that no one is out there that this is relevant for. And I hope that you have a merry, and that was Christmas. That's the wrong period. Have a happy new year. Bye.